what is this? What is this madness? But I'm going to make progress. Baby steps. So, hello. Happy Friday. Today, I have a little idea. Is it going to go well? Is it going to go horribly wrong? You can place your bets now. And I may or may not have a special guest star, so we'll see what happens there. Right, so the little idea is to do a page that has a little bit of inspiration from Eric Carle, who sadly passed away recently, just announced yesterday. So Eric Carle is the artist and author behind things like The Very Hungry Caterpillar, but I also had this one within reach, and his illustration style, and there's a video on YouTube where he walks you through his whole process. And when WB was about 2.5, I think, we did a project where we tried this process where you make the painty paper and then you cut it into the shapes to make the illustrations. So I'm thinking that I could do an embellishment today that would be along those lines. So we are going to have a little go at that. And today I am scrapbooking photos taken by WB, who has just appeared to my right doing a wave. Hello. And so he's going to write the journaling for today's page. Is that right?
Yes.
Yes. So
We're
there
doing
we go.
today's page together.
Yeah, so, but my desk has become a little bit scary here. So I'm going to see if I can tidy that up a little bit.
Some of these pieces, these pieces.
You like the triangles?
Yeah.
You go to town. You pick out the triangles. Okay, so let me do my speech and then we'll get into this technique and see what we can do with it to be inspired by the lovely Eric Carle. Right. So hi, my name is Shamel. I teach online scrapbooking classes, design scrapbooking products, and help you use them to tell your stories in a creative way. It's not just my hobby, it is my job. And that means that anytime I scrapbook on the internet, it's considered advertising, and I have to make sure that legally you are aware of that. So, thank you for coming to watch my hashtag advertising. If you ever have any questions,
Just put them in the chat.
you can put them in the chat. That's a great idea. But yeah, just ask if there's anything about stuff that you want to know. I'm happy to talk about that. Right.
And if there's anything that you want to know, we can answer them because
We can answer them together.
Because
Okay.
if it's something that she knows and she knows but I don't, or I know but she doesn't.
You're picking out triangles still.
Yes.
So,
yeah. There were so many.
Jean says you can be Triangle Man. Do you remember the Triangle Man song? Triangle Man, Triangle Man, Triangle Man. Yeah? It's Particle Man. They have a fight. Triangle wins. Triangle Man. Yeah. Right.
Triangle.
Oh.
Triangle. Triangle.
Georgia says, if you ever have any questions, please call 1-800-SHMO. But don't. In case it's an actual American number. Don't call. Just leave it in the chat. Carmelita would like to know, WB, what is your favorite Eric Carle book? Is it Hungry Caterpillar? Is it Bad Tempered Ladybird? Is it The Seed? What's the title of it? The something Seed. We used to read it all the time, and that's the one we did our project with. Okay.
Look at this. I
Yes.
made it. That's really cool.
So we need some white paper that we're going to cut into. It's not going to be my background, but I just need something to do this technique, and then I'm going to try it with the ink pads.
Can we use stamps today?
We can use stamps today. We
Yes.
have this, there's a sunshine stamp that's in the kit, this one. Yeah, so can we use that somehow?
Yes.
Right. Have you picked out everything you want from here? Oh, here are more triangles.
Oh,
have the triangles so that I can get this a little cleared on the desk.
It's okay.
It's too much mayhem visually.
I've got enough triangles.
You've got enough triangles now. Excellent. Good call. Right. Let's. Oh, you can still hear him. It's a lot better. But yeah, still going. Okay.
Should I wait? Where does this one go?
Oh, that goes on the alphabet stamps. Hold on a second. And right.
Because I'm going to stick the sunshine one down.
Okay.
Which way do they go?
That way. Okay. I just need to clear this. And then we're good. It's slightly less chaotic. I don't know. Only slightly. Right.
Yeah, we're about to go to sun.
Yes, so WB took today's photos. Georgia remembers its tiny seed. Jean did too. So do you have a favorite of his books? No, you just like them all?
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's the alpha stamp so you can put that ampersand back on. Goes there. Okay. So Eric Carle's technique is that he would take loads and loads of sheets of paper and do these big brush strokes of bold color. And then just walk away and let them dry, like layers and layers of color. And then when he came to do the illustrations, he would go in and cut pieces to build the embellishment. So it's a little bit like paper piecing, which was, the height of scrapbook techniques back in the day. But we did it with patterns, and he did it with more free-form shapes. And I suppose then that also makes it a little bit related to using a cut file, because how we would back a cut file is by cutting all these little pieces that then build together to make the full object. And he's just doing that without the outline. He's building it from all the little pieces. Yes, that's black ink.
Good.
Okay. So I was thinking we could make the I could put down some inks and then cut into pieces to make some embellishment. Is that a nice tribute kind of thing? Being inspired by? That's what I was hoping for. Is that all right? Okay, so I'll start with the one that's in this month's kit. And I had a paintbrush here. And I have a little mat.
What we're going to do is we're going to stick this one in a yellow.
Yeah.
Put it down.
Yeah.
We're going to put that one down.
Yeah.
Then we can, then we do the next part where we put this in a different yellow. And then stick it directly down so then it fills, so then there's none of the last one showing other than in the middle. And then we stick this one in the black and we stick that in the middle of here. And then we have our smiling sun.
Yeah.
It's really hard though.
Okay. I think that sounds excellent. Do you want a separate piece of paper or you want to stamp on this one?
I will stamp on this one, but we'll need a sky.
Okay.
And I will need a stamp. What's in here?
There's worries today that Maleficent could be in danger.
Why?
From this technique. That I might get the desk messy. That's what they're worried about. But I'm going to keep her safe. Yes, Georgia says tissue paper would also be really good for this. And indeed, he uses, if you watch the video where he walks you through in his studio, it's lots of thinner papers. And I think it might be like blank newsprint, something like that. Yeah. Sorry, I was just thinking, because this is a textured paper, I thought I might get some good texture like that. I don't want to put a lot of water on this because I'm just going straight to uncoated, non-special cardstock. There we go. Alright, so I've got some green to cut into there. I don't know if I feel like I might need more green than that. Sarah said she noticed in one of the half and half class videos that Maleficent got gold misted. Yes, Maleficent is safe from gold mist. She is very varnished, and I normally, as soon as I finish the page, I give her a little TLC.
Little TLC.
Oh, TLC. Do you know what TLC is, Wonder Boy?
No.
TLC is like WB stands for Wonder Boy. TLC stands for tender loving care. It means like to take care of somebody, or in this case something, but you know, Maleficent. She can be somebody.
Oh, this stuff.
What are you looking for? And maybe I can help.
I'm trying to get something back in. This won't.
Oh.
That would break Pinky. And, or Maleficent. That would break something.
No, you're good. There you go.
I'm trying to find the,
Okay, I
two
think this is a
different
bit.
types of yellows.
Two different yellows?
Yeah.
Oh, they're on the desk already, I think. Hold on.
All of the yellows. All of the yellows.
Yeah. So
There are
here's
two-
scattered straw, and here's mustard seed. I also have a really bright one called lemonade. Well, it'll be a 2-word name because they're all 2 words, but.
I'll take one that's one of them.
lemonade?
I want one of them can be. I want mustard seed and lemonade.
Where is my lemonade? I thought it was in this stack, and it's not. So let me have a look. Excuse me. It might be in this drawer here. Oh, Alice loved the marble table, but it wasn't real marble, right? It was just an offcut of laminated. Mary says, why is WB at home? No, he's fine. It's teacher training day at school. There's squeezed lemonade. Inset. That means teacher training. Inset day at school.
Okay, we don't need scattered straw because I'm not going to use that.
You're not going to use scattered straw? Okay.
Okay, so let me get my pieces.
Okay, so this time I'm just going to layer this over the top. See if I get that texture.
Where's going to be my sky?
Well, do you want to use this side? If I'll use the left and you use the right?
Okay.
Okay. So
And
you
then
want some blue for your sky?
Let's turn it
Uh-huh.
round
Oh.
because that can be the floor.
Uh-huh. You know I'm going to cut this up. Do you want a piece that's not going to get cut up?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you might. Oh, Alice said that my old desk looked like marble. Well, when it went to white, it got a little bit it got hard to balance the colors where things kind of changed in industry trends, and I just covered it in white sticky back plastic. It's just the same desk. In fact, it's in our kitchen now. Yes.
I want us to I want to be on the actual proper thing that we're going to use.
Yeah.
The sheet.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Or just a sky, some sort of.
Okay. Why don't I give you paper and you may do your sky on it.
Which is going to be.
Here you go. All right. Okay. You don't need these letters, correct? So
Yes.
just move the letters out of the way. There you go.
Let's move this.
Okay. Good morning, Amy. Georgia says, how long is my desk? What's that? 1.2 meters. I had no idea. I was like, a little over a meter? 700 millimeters deep and 1.2 meters wide. 700 by 1200. Does that help?
Where do I put it when it's
Oh, so when you finish it, you need to give it a little clean. Yeah. So, brush it off on that. No, you don't need to press, just brush. Okay, scrub. Like that. And then you put it back on here. Yes. Alright. Right, I'm gonna move. Georgia says thank you, Adhesive Avenger.
Thank you, Adhesive Avenger.
And so the old marble desk, the technique I used to get that worktop was to hang out near the cutting station at B&Q and wait for someone to cut a kitchen counter and have offcut and then say, hi, do you want this offcut or is this just going spare? And when somebody said, it's going spare, I said, could I have it? And that's how I got that. Yes?
Where are the other bits?
I don't know, you took them off. Where did you put them?
I don't remember.
Oh, well that's complicated. Did you have it when you were opening the desk and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's under your paper.
Oh, there's one.
Yeah.
I know where the other part is.
Okay.
I saw it. It was also
there. Okay. I did not clean this brush.
Okay. Now I need
yellow
squeezed lemonade. Squeezed lemonade.
I don't like it. Okay, I'm gonna try again. Gemma is moving up to re-entry level 3, and today she's got to skip today's live so that she can go get a haircut and go to the cinema. Amazing! Have a wonderful time. I'll be here on the replay. And you know, if, hey, you're watching this from the future on the replay, leave a comment and say hi. I really appreciate it. If you like it, you can give it a thumbs up. Awesome. If you've been somewhere exciting because your re-entry has leveled up, you can tell us. I would love to know. Okay. I'm going to do a yellow section.
Okay. After this section, I have one more. I have this put it down.
I should have just gone and cleaned this brush properly. Okay, apparently I'm going to have a yellow-green section, and then I'm going to make a yellow section as well. Yes. You don't need to spray this anymore now. It's fine. Cool. It doesn't need any more water than that.
Next, I'm going to do black.
It's still kind of a cool color how those yellow and the green layered up. But,
yeah, I think it is too.
Alice says she couldn't leave a message. Yeah, so the comments on the replays show up later than when it goes live. Okay? So if that's you, if you're watching this on the replay right now and it doesn't seem to be comments, it says comments are turned off, just hang tight. And if, you know, you don't need to come back and leave a comment. You can always leave a thumbs up if you like. But yeah, once the comments turn on, and the reason I leave them turned off at first is because we get, and I don't know why, and I don't know if this is everybody, but for whatever reason, I get people who, they are not scrapbookers. They're some sort of random spammer, troll kind of thing, and they leave these really, really dodgy links in the comments, and I investigated, and I do not want you to click on them, because I do not want you experiencing that experience. So there we go. That's why I leave the comments off for a little while, because it seems like if I don't turn them on straight away, then they don't come back and find it. They very rarely. But when I turn them on at the same time, there'll be loads of them. And I don't want anybody accidentally clicking them because the links are not cool. Cool. I am going to wash this brush really quickly, and then we're going to do yellow.
I've done my star. I mean my sun.
Yes.
If you
Got
like
a
it.
stamped sun.
But I think I might try again.
Yes.
Let's try
You want
again.
another one? Okay.
No, I don't need another one. Well, because what I want us to do is just cut out I want us to cut out a square where my perfect sun is.
Okay.
So I'm going to use this paper and then to make the suns, and then when I'm finished with making all of the suns, and if I get one that I'm happy with, that's when I'll...
Oh, Elaine, I'm so sad that you're poorly. I'm glad that your sun idea is working out well. Cool.
I love it.
You love it.
It's very nice. The first one had only one bad thing, which was I had accidentally, instead of putting the, I had messed up this part.
Yeah.
Had gone just a tiny bit. This had a gap, so I didn't really like that.
Okay. Carmelita says the sun is smiling at you, WB, because it is happy you created it. Yay!
And I'll create it once again until I get the perfect sun.
Okay.
That I love.
Better job here getting the yellow off. Okay, and then the flowers in the photo, I've got kind of blues and reds, but I don't have any reds left to speak of in the kit. Well, there's a tiny bit. So maybe I try. Do I try this purpley periwinkly lilac?
Pretty good. Love it. The second sun is the charm.
Oh, excellent.
It is my new amazing sun. And now I will get its final part. It's just got its last part, which is its, which is its smile.
Oh, I just nearly spilled that down my dress, but I did not.
Phew.
Nearly. But not quite.
Phew.
Phew. Hurrah for surface tension. That's what
Don't
saved
spill it.
Don't spill it.
Don't spill it, let it go.
Oh, God, wonder boy.
Is that
Nice.
why a
Okay.
piece of adventure?
He's working. All right. I think that's probably
one of the names.
Oh, you wanted to put all of the names in.
That's
Yeah.
why I did that.
Excellent.
Adhesive
But I've
adventure.
got extra here, so should I try and find something
What we're
a
gonna
little bit
do
red?
is we're gonna cut out the sun right here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut out a box of the sun around the sun, and then we're gonna stick it on the
And we're
page.
gonna stick it on. I'm wondering about, because this red that I have a little bit left of is like this kind of orangey red. I'm wondering if crackling campfire might actually be kind of useful. So I'm gonna give it a go. Right.
If anyone needs this, they can.
Oh, you were getting punchy, weren't you, yesterday? Punchy, getting punchy. That was a bad joke.
No, it was an amazing joke.
It was an amazing joke. Well, thank you. I have my #1 fan right here. Tell me that my jokes are funny. Okay, I kind of forgot how pretty crackling campfire is. It's not the same red that's in the kit. But I haven't used this color for a little while, and it's a really pretty watercolor. So I'm just gonna say,
Look at this.
if you have it in your collection because we had it in a kit way back when, maybe bring it out. It's nice. It's gorgeous.
Look, he's this one
Mm-hmm.
going. Its smile is just on the side because it's just like
Yeah.
it's looking
it's smiling
sideways. It's
sunshine.
looking sideways,
Yeah.
and it isn't. Let me just quickly look at the bad tempered ladybug.
Oh, here.
Sun.
Here.
I need. I was gonna get down and get
I'll give it to you.
it. Oh, I thought it had it. Because in one of the types of his books, he had one of these,
Nice.
which
Okay.
was he had in one of them he had not this one but another one in the Hungry Tiger.
Mm-hmm.
Yellow.
Oh yes, there's the sunshine. Yeah.
The sunshine has a smile.
Mm-hmm.
It has a smile on
It
it.
does, yeah.
So
And the moon.
let's
Does
use
the
that.
moon have a face? In the light of the moon, a little egg lay on a leaf.
yes, it did.
What to say this
So
week?
what can we do? We need a grey.
We need a gray. All right.
Because then we can also cut out a moon for the night sky.
Okay.
And then, why do I need a grey? Then I can use the black.
Okay.
I'll use the grey, but I'll also use the black. Why do I need the black and the grey?
Okay.
I'm going to stick...
You're going to layer them, so you need the lighter one in the background.
I'm going to get a and then I'm going to take this sun. I'm going to go... So,
okay. Well, you wanted grey. I'll get you grey. And there was a question about which ink. I think it was Julie wanted to know the blue. It's actually shaded lilac, but it's like a periwinkle, I would say. Right. You're going to have to jump down if you want me to open this to get the grey. See if it's here. Yeah. There's grey. Alright. So I'm going to let these dry. Listen and say. I'm going to let these dry while I build the rest of the layout. And then I'm going to come back to them to cut them into pieces to build some embellishments for the page once it's got something. Yeah? Okay. So now, these are the photos that WB took. And I have purposely done a thing that I don't do very often, and I'm mixing portrait and landscape. But this one has a white border and this one doesn't. Does that bother me a little? Yeah. I think I can just put a white border on the 4x6 and probably be a little happier about that. So let's have a look. They all say well done for your photography skills, WB. I do too. Thank you for taking my picture.
Well, you need a photographer. I couldn't. I was trying to do. We need a but I couldn't do it.
It's got too many syllables, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You have to write a whole new song.
We need a photographer.
Oh, Alice says bring the pictures closer to the camera. Let's see.
Those were all taken by me. I had to return in song.
It's a little bit of a delay, so I don't quite know what's in the frame. So there we go. It was Embankment Gardens. Yep. Right.
We need a photographer.
I need my coffee.
I wish I had a drink.
Oh.
Because I am very thirsty.
Should you drink that?
No.
Why not?
Because it has sea monkeys in it.
That's sea monkeys. Do not drink.
Do not drink the sea monkeys.
But you can get a drink in the kitchen if you like. I can't really go do it for you right now. Okay. So what are we going to have here? I've got...
You can cut out the moon and the sun. The moon and the sun are all gazing. They're having a very nice time.
They're having a very nice time.
Look, here's the moon, here's the sun.
I like it.
Moon and sun.
Okay.
This one was a failure. I didn't like it.
Well, it's not a failure. It's just not your favorite. That's okay. Don't drink the sea monkeys. It's true.
Do you want... Okay, I'll...
So what do we think? Should I just... Are you alright with the giant scissors? Upside down, Lefty? Because, you know, you could have your little ones.
It's okay.
It's not making me nervous at all.
Oops, sorry.
It's alright. You're okay, you're okay.
You do it. You do it.
No, you're fine. Right. So what else have I got? What's the B-side?
It is making you nervous. Do it.
It is making me
Do
nervous.
it. Here's my little cut up sun.
I've got... Hey, are we onto something here? I need,
yes. That's a tell.
I know, it's because I tore it for a different page, so this is what I had left over.
and I can put a sun here. We can put a sun here. Let's put a... What we could do is let's make the outs that very, very carefully by you. Make this match that, but keep the sun in. And then we stick that down there. We do the same on the other side with the moon. No, actually not with the moon. The moon, we can just, actually let's just cut them out so they're perfectly just them. And then let's stick sun on that side, moon on that side. And look, to fill in the gaps.
Yeah, and so I need another little
I'm
bit
not
of
so
pen and
keen
paper.
on that, but...
No, here's what I'm thinking is that I'm going to bring this over.
That's what I'm keen on.
And then I'm going to have
That's
a
what
border
I-
piece here.
That's good. That's what I
That's
like.
good? Okay. Apparently that's good. Right. So I'm just looking at what I've got left here.
I'm going to go and get a drink. Because I'm so thirsty.
Okay. Oh, this one is cream. I still have a big piece of this, but it's cream. So I need to maybe use that on a separate page because I've got white borders on these and that wasn't really my plan. What if I got a strip of? Oh, the dots. Okay. For the coffee cups. I kind of like the coffee cups. Should they be this side though? I think that's kind of the, yeah, I did it in the wrong order. Do you know what's really funny is that now when I talk to you, if I have to if I have a real moment of admitting something like just then, or I really want to emphasize something, I lean toward the iPad where your comments are as if we were sitting next to each other and I lean forward in my chair. And then I have this moment of realization where I'm like, oh, they're not there. They can't see that I've just leaned in for emphasis. Hi, just your lovable, slightly off the rails scrapbooker here to be your friend. I don't know. Okay, so I wanted to get this so that it's as far over as it can be, and it turns out that's there. Yes, Jean says it's like doing hand signals when you're on the phone.
Who's coming back?
Oh, hello, Sparkle Flash. And, oh, Sarah's going to lunch with a friend. It's amazing. Enjoy. We're going on an adventure once I finish work today, aren't we? Do you remember where we're going to go?
To a park.
We're going to go to a different park than our local park. And, okay, I don't want him to... I don't want Sparkle Flash to get covered in ink, so maybe we just close that up. There we go.
Flap, 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 he's flying away.
Okay.
I'm getting off
I'm
him.
going to do that one. So, it needs to be the light blue dot line. Okay. Yeah, we're going to go to the park that has the wisteria tunnels. We haven't been there. We didn't get to go last year. And then
there's a playground.
the 2 seasons before, 2 wisteria seasons before we made it, but not last year. So, and there is a giant playground there too, which is very exciting.
Okay. Is there
But
any...
talk about exciting. Georgia is going to be in a room with 50 scrapbookers this time next week. What? Yes.
Is there any place where we could use this?
What is it? Oh. Well, you could put it in your project if you want.
My project is your project.
Okay.
So I'm just...
Well, I mean, can you work it in with the sunshine or the moon or something? Or maybe we save it until we make the embellishments and we put it on there? I don't know.
I thought we could hide some little, they're like poppy-uppios that don't only pop things up. They're like pop dots.
Oh, you want me to use it like a pop dot to give something some dimension?
But they don't pop anything.
Poppios. Okay, dude.
Yeah?
I think you have just renamed pop dots. Because is there anything cuter than Poppios? Poppios. I love it. Poppio, Poppio, so you can pop it up, pop it up. Yeah? Pop it up with the Poppio. Amazing. Poppios. Bloopers and Poppios.
For a second, I thought I had done something bad, but
No!
that I had renamed it.
No.
Do any of you other people like it?
Poppios. Jean does.
Poppios, Poppios, Poppy, Poppios.
Okay. Right, so I will use this as a Poppio.
We don't actually pop
just
anything
not
up
quite
with
yet.
it.
Okay.
It's not.
So I'm trying to think. At first I was thinking here, but actually I think I will once I start adding the embellishment. Sorry, now I'm on to adhesive thought. Okay. So once I get started adding the embellishment, I'm going to want some space on this left-hand side. So instead of having it over that join, I'm going to bring it over here.
Mummy?
Yes.
These things,
Mm-hmm.
these would go, what they are, then they're not, they are something that's supposed to do something like stick 2 pages together,
Mm-hmm.
but also make it look colourful,
Mm-hmm.
and not have to stick something over the grip.
Mm-hmm.
Like they can stick this and this.
Mm-hmm.
They could stick that flower pot. We can do that.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the things that
Yeah.
these guys can do.
Okay.
They don't actually pop any other things up.
Yeah.
They just, so they're not poppios, they're pop. They're just, they don't have a name.
Okay.
You can find them
Pop
over.
dogs have a name now.
You can find them over here.
Poppios.
You can find them over here.
And Georgia says that we now need
Poppios.
Poppios with little faces like Doodlebug bread stickers.
Why?
Because everything's cuter with a face.
And there's
Is there
their
Is there a
new
better reason than that?
and their new name is Poppios.
Yeah.
Poppios.
Okay, so I ended up matting this one so that the outside edges would be the same size as the white one, as the white that I added, the 4x6. I don't know. Other people might not be bothered by the difference there, but I was. So, you know, I find mixing landscapes and portraits difficult anyway. So I'm just gonna follow as much.
See, look
as
now
I can.
both of these
Yes, I'm
have got.
connecting the greens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're connecting all of this has a green. This has a green. Everything has a green, which means I can connect them all by other greens.
Okay. Now you said you're going to do the journaling for this page, didn't you?
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you a journaling card. And we have been using the grid, but I think the grid is just a tiny bit too small for WB's handwriting. I think he will
My handwriting is giant.
I think you'll appreciate a slightly easier size. So I'm going to give you,
My handwriting is giant.
well, I can do this size or, where's my 4x6s? So I've got 3x4, have a look, 3x4 journaling, or I've got, oh, those are really big. Do you think you could write on that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
So-
quickly we'll need a bead of glue, or
But you gotta write first.
no, I've got a better idea.
What's that?
Not a bit of glue.
Uh-huh.
Let's use a bit of glue, but then make it so then it's a poppy up.
Uh-huh. Do you want to write in pencil first, or do you want to write straight in with a pen?
Let's do a pen.
A pen? Okay, that's pencil. Is
No,
that what
I
you
mean
meant?
a pencil.
Okay, I don't know if that one might be out of lead. So this one, if not. Okay?
Okay. Also,
Uh-huh.
before we stick it,
Mm-hmm.
I want us to make it be a pop dot.
Yeah, but you
it's-
gotta write
but,
first because you can't write on
what's a
top of a
pop
pop
dot?
up.
We
A
don't have
poppy.
No,
Right.
this is an actual pop dot. We've changed pop dots to poppios.
Uh-huh.
We have a new pop dot.
Mm-hmm.
The new pop dot not dots for some reason.
Okay.
They're pop sticks.
Pop sticks.
Pop sticks.
Uh-huh.
If we want, which is like these bouncy things. They make you go.
Okay.
Because they're like little springs that don't spring back up. Remember when I used to make the 2 sticks and then folder, 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 folder.
Oh yeah.
Folder.
We call it concertina folding. Yeah.
What they do is they can make it so then you can push it down, and then you can whee. Your car comes back up and down. Actually, let's not do that.
Okay.
Even though I am gonna make one. I love them. So cool.
So I'm going to use his song in my title.
Pop it up.
No, you need a photographer song.
Is it gonna say you need a photographer?
Well, something close, I think. I couldn't do need because I don't have any ends in this green, so I'm going to get slightly creative. But I can do photographer in these larger letters.
Mummy, when we go on an adventure to the park,
Yeah.
can we bring some creative with us?
Like what?
Paper?
I was thinking a
Scissors.
bubble wand, but okay. Paper and scissors.
And
Yeah.
a bubble wand, if you want. If you want, we can also bring. Let's bring a bubble wand too. Let's bring some colouring pencils, some normal pencils, and I think that's it. But we need one more. The one,
Yeah.
the only
The one, the only.
creativity.
Oh, yes. Let's bring our creativity, of course. Georgia says if we bring all that, we could do rubbings of things in the park. Could also do some nature-inspired drawing. Yeah.
Why did I also say scissors?
Oh yeah. What did you want to do with the scissors?
I wanted us to make a fortune teller.
Oh. Okay.
And I want, because then, if someone comes up to me or I play with someone, I can ask them, do you want to, what's your
fortune?
And then I'll say, what's your favourite colour of all of these? This one.
Yeah.
And then I go, blah, 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 blah. What's your favourite of all of these? That, da, 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 da. Okay, so then I flip that up. Let's see. Your fortune is you will be a princess.
Ooh.
Or a prince.
Nice.
When you are little. No, when you're growing up, you will be rich. I mean.
Oh wow.
Or
Okay. Can you do the journaling here for me? Yeah. And yes, we can make a chatterbox folder.
It
foldy. Yeah.
hasn't run out.
Okay. What hasn't? Okay.
Even though it just pushed back in.
Yeah, that's what I mean. When it's right at the very end, the last little bit doesn't always work. Okay.
Nope.
So 3 of these squares, I think.
Can we erase?
Yeah, you've got an eraser.
Actually, let's
You just want to try again on the back? You can do that too.
also quickly.
Is that a sentence that you ever thought you would write, Carmelita? Carmelita says, the rainbow and the slug look cute. But it's... I hadn't thought of it that way. It's a snail with a rainbow shell. But you're quite right. It now just looks like a slug passing a rainbow.
What does this say?
It says hello.
In message.
Oh, okay.
I guess what I did.
What did you
I
do?
actually used the eraser to write.
Ah, okay. We'll try it again here. I was very. You said that's how much you had written. I'm gonna try that again.
No, I
Are you
didn't
changing
write
your
that
mind?
one.
Okay. Well, off we go. I've got a spot for it here. Okay. And while you write that, I'm going to put a blank card in its space. Just I'm not sticking it in. I'm just going to put it there so that I know what room it needs. Okay? So the journaling card's going to come over here. Okay. Did I get this all trimmed? Yes. And I'm going to mix these squares in with the embellishments that I'm going to make from my ink, which is now hopefully dry. Yeah.
Your ink is dry, your ink is dry, your ink is dry, your ink is dry, your ink is dry.
Okay, thank you for the song. Can you write a journal in? That would be fabulous.
Yeah, but I need to erase that down because I don't like it.
Alright.
I can go boom, boom,
Georgia says Friday live chat is basically the naughty table of watchers. Trouble, trouble. Maybe left-handed. Yes, he is.
Yes, I am. Like an author. Which author was that?
Oh, Rob Biddulph is left-handed. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure there are many authors who are left-handed, but the guy who does Draw with Rob,
Yeah.
who is an author and illustrator, he is a lefty. Yes.
And I'm
We know because we did all these videos with him.
And as he said.
Yeah. He does a shout out to lefties sometimes to say, don't give up, you can totally do it. It just takes a little extra training of your hand because a lot of the examples that you're going to see are written from the other side or drawn from the other side. Don't fall off the chair.
But if you saw from him, if you were right-handed, then you would need a bit of help because.
Well, the way he does it, because I can follow him quite clearly, and I'm a righty, so yeah. Oh, Carmelita says she will research left-handed authors. Amazing. So what I'm thinking is that now from these pieces, I can cut some shapes and build some flower embellishments. I'm thinking that's nice and easy to cut. I'm going to make this, not too difficult.
How do you spell being? Like, I'm being someone.
Yeah, so how do you spell the word be?
B.
B-E, and then ing. So maybe I need a
Being.
stem. Oh, Kay's daughter and husband are both lefties, but both their children are right-handed. Jean wants to know, how did the wardrobe clean out go? I sold a few bits. So I wasn't really worried about like trying to make money off of it, but I wanted to find some homes for things, and the charity shops at the moment are so overwhelmed that ours locally just aren't taking things very often. And then the lady who started the initiative to do it all in that one particular weekend was because she found out that her local charity shop had just had to send like an entire skip of donations to landfill. And obviously that's not what you think will happen when you donate your stuff. Obviously there is, there's more to it in that a lot of stuff gets donated that doesn't have, couldn't go straight on the shelf to be sold. But yeah, I I think she saw it happen and was a bit like, sorry, what? And they're like, well, we have more than we can take, so we've got to send it out. And so she decided to clear out her wardrobe, and instead of taking it to a charity shop, she put it on to a no frills Instagram sale, and then had so much success with it that she encouraged lots of other people to do it. And then so yeah.
What are you making? What are you cutting out?
What am I cutting out? Some leaves and stems. So yeah, I'm gonna try a few different places and see what's best and what I get the best uptake for. And I've kind of realized that because I buy things secondhand, that I have more than one place that I look. So it might be that it's okay to list in more than one place because there are other people who look in different places. So kids stuff, Facebook groups are a little bit more useful with kids secondhand. And we've actually come like through secondhand kids Facebook groups. We then ended up kind of we don't chat, so I feel like it's weird to call them friends. But families that have a similar style, whose kids are a few sizes bigger than or older than WB, and so we had bought a couple of secondhand bits from them in the past, and once we had bought more than once, they kind of realized, oh wait, your kid likes the same sort of stuff that my kid likes, so maybe I will maybe I'll just drop you a line next time we're clearing out and give you first dibs at what you might like for WB. So yeah, we don't chat in between, so it's weird to call them a friend, but you know, like we've made this sort of hand-me-down pairing where they don't have kids in their family to hand it down to, but yeah, it is a very friendly thing. So yeah, so I think with the kids stuff, I'll probably stick with Facebook. And Georgia says Depop and Vinted are quite straightforward. Yeah, I haven't used Vinted, but I use Depop, and I'm quite I've had some really lovely.
How do you spell photographer? Photo.
Here we are. Yeah, that's right so far. Good. Yeah. Oh, you're so close. Yeah. R.
P.
R A and then P. Yeah. R.
I had already started.
That's okay. Just erase this bit down here.
No, I can't use that eraser.
Why not?
I've not been using that eraser.
Oh, why not?
I've been using the other one.
Oh, is this eraser better?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Photograph. Photo.
Okay, I'm just reading. Yeah. Oh, we missed an R there, but okay. E-R here at the end. Yeah.
Or
R. And we'll see if we can.
Where's the E?
E-R at the end here.
E.
And then we'll see if we can.
What did I miss the E?
No, you missed an R. That's right. So in between the G and the A is an R.
Ooh.
Can you just squeeze it in? Or maybe if we erase the A, we can fit the R and the A both in that spot.
You fit it in.
I think you can do it.
I
I'll
can't.
erase.
My handwriting's too big.
It's okay. Just go slowly. Small R and small A. There you go. Perfect. You got it. I had lots of fun being someone's photographer. Full stop. Well done.
Finished.
Should we write where we took the pictures? Yeah?
You write that part.
Oh, are you sure? Yeah. Or do you remember when this was? Okay. So Kay says, oh, so that notice that I posted that then somebody put up on the superhero group, it was on my Instagram stories. So that's the little bubbles that come up at the top that are just there. They're great for like just like short-term messages because they don't stay on your feed forever. Because obviously that was a notice that I needed you to know then, and I was hoping because I just needed needed to get away from the computer and sort the stuff out. I was hoping that things would work, and I was so glad that somebody did go ahead and post it on the superhero group, because it was like, if I post it here, surely somebody will see and kind of spread the word. So this morning, we're in a much better situation. So yeah, I'm going to sort that out before we go on our adventure. Yeah, just, it was a little frightening. Okay.
What's this one cut out of? What are you cutting out from that one?
So now I want to do some flowers to go with my leaves. Yeah?
And your stems, because you're going to make a actual flower. More than one.
More than one. And so the big flowers back here are tulips, the red and the yellow. And then the periwinkle ones are, they're not bluebells. I'm not quite sure what they are, but they're tiny little things. So I'm thinking tiny little circles from this, and then tulip shapes from here. Which is, a tulip shape is very similar to a leaf shape. But let's see if I cut it in the kind of cup shape that we think of as a tulip.
Remember what we learned?
Not what I meant. What did we learn?
What did we learn once at the garden in London?
What did we learn?
Did you tell them at the story?
No, I'm not sure. Yeah, that's going to be cool. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that is cool.
And then I'll put
that definitely looks like a flower.
Excellent.
Anyway.
What lesson, what did we learn that you thought we should share?
The story when we learned at the park, at the garden.
About the bees?
No, about the flowers.
About which? Oh, the wildflowers in the rose garden. Well, I'm sorry. You tell it.
It's
Oh, the garlic flowers.
Mommy, you're not supposed to tell the garlic flowers yet. You were supposed to tell it in the story.
Okay. Pretend I never said that. And here we go. So at Phoenix Gardens, which we also visit on a Sunday, it's where we eat our lunch, isn't it? On a Sunday. Yeah. There were suddenly one day, well, one of the nice things about Phoenix Gardens is they have a lot of different plants. So almost every week when we go, something different is in bloom, which is kind of cool. So when we were there a couple weeks ago, there were these little white flowers that had just sprung up all over the place.
Yeah.
And what did they look like?
White bluebells.
White bluebells. And we were eating our lunch, and he was sitting there saying, I wonder if those are called white bells. Because they look exactly like bluebells, but they're white. And I said, I don't know what it is, but I bet you that description on the internet will give us an answer. And I bet if we Google bluebells, look like bluebells but they're white, or white bluebells, the answer will pop up. And sure enough, we got lots of examples, and it said it was
a garlic flower.
Yeah, it was a garlic flower, but it was a certain kind, and I can't remember. It was something with 3 or like triangle or something. It was something about 3 in the type of flower. This is not my area of expertise, if you could not tell. Yeah. And then one of the gardeners in Phoenix Gardens is all run by volunteers who bring their time and passion to the garden there. And they said, yep, it is indeed garlic. And then what did he say to you?
You could bring some home and make really good pesto.
Make pesto. But you got a bit shy and didn't want to take any that day. Yeah. But then the next time we were there, you were like, I wonder if I'll see that same gardener, because I'm brave enough to ask this time if it's okay. But we didn't want to take them when he wasn't there in case somebody else thought that we were nicking flowers from the garden. But yes, if you ever see white bluebells growing wild, they're not white bells. They're wild garlic flowers. And I knew about wild garlic, but I didn't know that it flowered, and I didn't know that it looked like a bluebell. So there we go. Learn something new every day.
Where's my thing?
Your what thing?
My scissors.
Your scissors, they're downstairs. You want to get them? Or you may have some in your trolley too.
Okay, I'll look at my trolley.
Alright, so maybe I do smaller yellow tulips. If WB makes pesto, I need to let you know. Okay.
I don't see any.
Okay. There were some in the middle level of your trolley, but you might have taken them out and they might not have gone back.
I've just looked in.
Okay, well the other pair downstairs, I think on the table, but I could be wrong.
I
Oh, Sarah says wild garlic is taking over her front garden, and the second it rains or the soil's disturbed, it takes. I think maybe you need to take up a small business making pesto. Can you sell pesto in jars?
Hello, my name's Flash. I'm
not sure that that's the best song to sing on a live, but you took the lyrics out, so I suppose that's all right.
That's because I forgot the words.
Oh. Just scrapbooking with Gavroche today. No props. I'm trying to, get him off the streets. Okay. Yeah, no vampires getting into Sarah's garden because there's so much garlic. You're right. Okay. Done. 5 big
Do
and 5
vampires
small.
hate garlic?
They do.
Why?
It's just one of those things in vampire folklore. Garlic repels vampires. And then little dots in this one. Would this be simpler with a hole punch? Yes. Do I think Eric Carle would use a hole punch? I'm thinking no. I'm thinking scissors or a craft knife. And you know what I cannot use? A craft knife. Just cut myself, not the paper. Craft knives and I. Nope. We don't get on.
Mummy, can
Yes.
you cut out 2 of a version of one of those things that we have with the Winnie the Pooh thing that Cassie gave me? You know how they have those fold up, so then the bottoms fold up for their characters, so then they can stand?
Yes, but what?
Can you make one of those but not stuck together yet? So then I can...
But what kind of character or shape am I making that's
I just want some sort of shape, maybe just any person or something that can move.
Okay.
Just anything that can move.
So the trick.
And then I'm also
can move.
That could move in real life.
Okay.
And then because I am going to make it move.
Okay. So if we do,
how do I make it move though? That's the question.
If we do this sort of shape. Okay. And then you have a folding strip, or a folding piece for your base. But then, to make it work, you've got to
make another one.
Fold it.
So then I can make 2.
And then you can draw your character in. Okay.
I need 2 of my moving people. I need 2 sides. And what I'm going to do is at the end of this, what I'm going to have is a sheet of paper that has a stick coming out of it. If I move the stick,
So this
something else will move.
This is what you do then. Oh, I didn't think that through. I cut off my fold. It's okay. I'm just going to glue it together. Normally I
That's
would
fine.
fold them, but I don't know why I did that. Anyway, you just need them to match. So,
But then I need it.
Yeah, so you don't want the adhesive on the foldy up bit.
But I will put it on soon. Eventually I will have it. Because guess what I'm going to do?
It stands up. Okay, but you can go draw your character on both sides.
But I'm also going to build something with it.
Okay.
So this will stick onto something. It will stick. It will have adhesive on the bottom because it will go side to side. But it will, so what will happen at the end is there will be a stick leading out. And you can push and pull the stick to make your character move.
Okay. Like you could put it on a lolly stick or something.
No, I'm going to put it on a paper stick.
Okay. Right.
That's what I'm about to make.
Yeah.
No subject, not gouache, not paper.
So let's try to build some flower embellishments now. So I'm going to tuck a couple leaves behind here. Like that. And a stem. See you, Georgia. Like that. And then
see, look, now it's on a stick.
yeah.
Oops, no, no, I remember. That's not how it's supposed to go actually. I need a bigger stick. Can you cut out, Mummy, a stick? And then I need to get like a tiny part of it. Glue. And then it have bigger than the glue and bigger than this part. But so then I can stick this in. I can put a piece of paper going under it. Going underneath.
There you go.
So what happens?
Okay, I gotta build this. Okay. So maybe another yellow one tucked in the back. Okay, yes, if you came in late, yes. So I'm using an Eric Carle technique. And at the beginning of the video, we looked at this, what he does, or what he did. So he would paint solid colors on separate pieces of paper, and then he would cut little bits and pieces to build the pictures. And so and there's a video of him on YouTube where you can watch him do it. And we did it when WB was much younger. We did a whole thing about it. And so I inked with Distress Inks different little boxes of color and let them dry while I built the rest of the layout. And yeah. Okay. So now I'm piecing things together. Maybe this one. I kind of like it there. That's all right. Okay. But we need a bunch of tiny stems here, I think.
These folds up, I will fold down. And then what I'm going to do with this, this will eventually be a moving character. Who you can just go and make him go. So I'm going to make a storybook where you fold him down when you're finished, and then it goes, and then it closes up. But then when you open it, you can fold him back up, and you can make him go, move around, I'm going for on the street. I'm walking down.
Yeah, and you could put it in a stop motion. Something like that.
No, you don't have to put him in a stop motion.
Don't have to.
You just use your hand, because it would be out of the shot.
Okay.
You can put your hand out of the shot.
Okay, let's have a look.
Just
I want to put some layers in these gaps of the tulips. But are the purple dots working to be this? So basically I'm trying to do like an Eric Carle inspired interpretation of these flowers behind. Does that work? Okay, and then I want to put a second little layer of paper into these tulips. Should be like that. Maybe it needs to be curved. Like the dots, okay. Because the edges aren't inked, you kind of lose the definition. Let me hold this up. So what do we think? What kind of piece needs to go in this gap here? So can make it like 3 points at the top of a tulip. Or I can leave it out entirely. What do we think? Okay. Like the flowers as they are without anything in the center, says Christina. Okay. I want to add to this that we were at Embankment Gardens. Sorry. And I can get to my pen. Oh, put another yellow one behind the orange. That's a good point.
I need a bit of help.
No wonder. I could contrast them. No. Yes.
I need help with, I need some of it to be stuck down, some of it not to be. And then the bits that are not stuck down go on top of this. So then parts of my character is on top and it's not stuck down. And what I want to do is it goes, the character will move. It will go, because it will slide along. Okay, this part isn't right. I need it to be just a tiny bit thicker than this. So then I need it to be encased. So, and then this part, and then so then it can slide in, slide from side to side, but it can't go past a certain spot. So I need the guy that you cut out.
Okay, we are surpassing my level of chaos.
Okay.
I have a pretty big threshold for how crazy my desk can get and how many things I can concentrate on at once, but we have now passed it.
I'm sorry.
No, you don't need to be sorry. I'm just making it a little tidier, okay? We're good? Are you good?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right. Oh, thanks, Julianne. Okay. So, then we're going to do more over here. If you need my help with pop-up stuff, I can help after this. I'm now to the point where I kind of need to concentrate. Otherwise, I'm not sure what I can do here. So, I can help once I finish here. Aw, thank you. You're very kind. Now, I need a couple of these. What you need? Alright.
I'm going to finish this later.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Right, and a stem, or 2 or 3 or 4. Okay. Some stems. Oh, where am I? Hold on. I've started that way too high. I need the flowers to be there. So, hold on. Let's do... Hello, Barbara and Moncton. Let's do a yellow blossom there. And an orange. I know they're red in the picture, but it's okay. And then we can bring these stems in. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna get it the right way now. And this one's gonna come down here. Maybe over to here. Yeah, okay. I think that was the trick. Letting the stems show rather than covering them up so that you can see kind of foreground and background. Then let's bring these leaves in. Oh, I need a stem there. Right. And leaves. Like that. Did I use all the dots I cut out? Yes, I need to cut more of these. And the stem. Okay. So if you just joined now, and you're like, you've never done embellishments like that, Shamel, you are correct. So I'm doing some embellishments in the style of Eric Carle's illustrations. So I've got these boxes of color that I'm then cutting apart into some simple shapes. I'm not trying to do anything even as complicated as a ladybird, just flowers. To then kind of create the flowers that are in the picture seemed like a simple enough embellishment to do. And then I need to finish the title. It's not just going to be one word. And WB did some journaling because he took these pictures. So he did the journaling, and the title's going to be about him being the photographer. And earlier in the live, he sang a song, because if you're a longtime viewer, you will know his very famous song, We need a ramp. Do 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 do. We need a ramp. Do 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 do.
We need a ramp.
We need a ramp. Do you think now it would be saying RAMP? Because this was way back when we were learning phonics, so it was P. But now it might be RAMP. Anyway.
That's how you really spell it.
Because those are the letter names, yeah. And so he tried to sing it like you need a photographer, but it had too many syllables. And we decided it needs a new melody. But I want to use that as the title. But I didn't have need. I didn't have an N. So I need to do the beginning of the title and some other lettering. So I will get on to.
You need.
I need a need. I need an N.
You need an N. Were you using these letters?
I was, yeah.
Is there any possible ways of making an N out of other letters? Because you can make an N out of other letters.
You can, right.
Like
so
a Z. Do you have a Z?
Yeah, there'll be a Z, but it'll be on the second sheet with the numbers.
Good, because I need it. We can make a need.
Yeah.
We can make a need.
We can make a need. That's a loaded statement.
We can write need. Where's the Z? Find the Z.
Okay.
E, no.
It's too wide?
Too wide.
Yeah. It's a good idea.
Shorter.
I like where you're going with it.
Do you want me to give you a code?
A code? Where did I just put the one that I cut? Why do I do this?
Some of this will all make sense
Take the center out.
eventually.
Where did I put it? Who knows? Who knows? Oh, here it is. It's over here. It's like an episode of Sesame Street. I'm going to take that as a huge compliment because Sesame Street is life. Sesame Street taught me lots
What
of things.
does this say?
Is that a boxy S?
Z-E.
Is it backwards Z?
Oops, that was an accident. That was an accident.
Okay.
I have to redo it.
Today's episode is brought to you by the letter N. But we don't have an A on the sticker sheet. Because yesterday's episode was also brought to you by the letter N. And possibly the one before. Georgia says, if you could be a Sesame Street character, who would you be?
Can you guys record this?
That's a Z. There you go.
But what does it say?
And it says Z. Do you want to know a funny thing?
What does it say now?
Oh. It says bridge.
M.
Oh, it's an M. Okay.
See, if I'm going to do codes where it looks like certain letters.
Yeah.
But then it's actually not.
Okay.
That's
so,
better.
Important things you need to know about me and Sesame Street. Number 1, I am pre-Elmo. Now, obviously, I know who Elmo is now, and I believe my sister was part of the Elmo generation, but I was pre-Elmo. And I was in my zone when Snuffleupagus came to town, so I had a serious affinity for Snuffleupagus. But here's the best part you need to know is that childhood Schmel was obsessed with Oscar the Grouch. Oh, yes.
Mommy, I'm running.
You're running on a chair. I don't think that's a good choice. That sounds dangerous. Are you dangerous? Is Danger your middle name?
No.
No. What's your middle name? Beans. Beans is your middle name.
Yeah, but let's get dangerous.
Let's get dangerous. Georgia, you can tell. Georgia is younger than me because she's like, there was a pre-Elmo. Yeah. And, I time way before Prairie Dawn.
Darkwing.
Way before Prairie Dawn became a regular.
Darkwing Duck.
Love Grover, and really got into the different characters that Kermit would do. And so when Kermit Frog here, when he had his trench coat, and both when he was the reporter and when he was the detective, love those. And my favorite Muppet is not in Sesame Street because Miss Piggy is goals for life. I love Miss Piggy a lot. She is my definition of glamour.
But
there we
she's
go.
not in Sesame Street.
Elaine is the same age and ergo same Sesame Street generation as me. Yay! And Jean's like, some of us are pre-Sesame Street. Well, it's okay.
I'm not.
But
I'm definitely not.
I watched a lot of the ones that came way before me when I was a kid, and they hold up. I love the simplicity of how it started. And there's a particular one when we got into the crow friend thing in lockdown. We went and watched. There's a really old, in the first couple years of Sesame Street, sorry, not old in the scheme of history, but old in the scheme of the life of Sesame Street. There's a clip where they bring a crow to Sesame Street, or they take the Sesame Street kids to meet a crow. And it's amazing because it's a tame crow. Yeah. And Elaine points out that I'm missing the most important pigs in space. Was that Muppet Show, though? Was that Muppet Show?
I have pigs in space. In Minecraft, I can.
You have pigs in space?
You can
It's a Muppet reference.
You can do something. You can make pigs in space. Because you can make 0
Telly Monster, yeah.
Pigs
in space.
No, you can make 0 G.
Oh, 0 G pigs, yeah. So I'm thinking I'm going to build some flowers up here, and then part of the title is probably going to overlap.
I'm floating.
And I'm cool with that.
I'm 0 G. Elliot.
What? So there we go.
Did you just bump me on purpose?
So, let's put some flowers in here. Maybe I've got these in slightly the wrong place. There, that's better. And then yellow over here. Right. These just need short stems. I can probably just use half. There. There. Did I have one more? Did I use everything that I cut? Oh, it's okay, Elaine. That was good fun. Love a bit of Sesame Street discussion. Muppets, Sesame Street, Fraggle Rock. Love it, love it, love it. Moving right along. But loose and fancy free. Get in there is half the fun. Come share it with me. Moving right along. Ba-ba-dum, ba-ba-dum. What are you trying to repair in there? He's doing a spell.
Yeah, I saw it in my book.
Oh, but you don't have a wand out, so you're just practicing saying them?
Yep.
Fair enough.
Converse.
Alright. So then
Converse.
the leaves kind of down here. Yeah, you can't be scared of Big Bird because he's a sweetie. I agree with that. I love it, Georgia. Georgia was big into Elmo and then went to Florida at age 10 and bought all the Elmo things. Muppet Christmas Carol is lovely. It is. Okay. And then some purple dots in here too. Sam the Eagle was scary. I remember being a little intimidated by Statler and Waldorf, but also really loving them. But I think I didn't know anything in real life with the same sort of context as Statler and Waldorf, because it was a more grown-up reference in the Muppet Show. I love it. Like, so the Muppet Show, unlike Sesame Street, the Muppet Show was really made for a dual audience. So there are a lot of things, if you go back and you watch the old ones now, there's a lot of stuff that sailed right over the heads of the kids, that was there to make it entertainment for the whole family. And I think Statler and Waldorf really fall into that, and then they can become this kind of thing where you're like in the middle age group where you're like, oh, they like criticize everything but themselves. And yeah. Oh, Kelly likes the pinball machine from Sesame Street. It's a classic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I hope you all sang that along with me. Many of you, anyway. And FYI, if you have a little one learning to count, Pentatonics recorded that. It's just 1 through 5, but it's on YouTube. Pentatonics, Sesame Street. If you search that, and it's awesome.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7.
Yeah, Statler and Waldorf are the two grumpy old men who would be up in the top of the theater offering criticism. In Muppet Show. Alright. So, some purple dots in here. I wonder if I can put it between those leaves. Yeah. That might be enough. Right. I'm liking how those came out. It's different, but I like it. Okay, can I work these in? Because I was kind of hoping to, but now it kind of feels like they're really quite big for what's already on the page. Yeah, they're like huge. So maybe I use that another time. In which case, let's see what I could mix in. So maybe that needs to go with this. Yeah. See you later, Marie. That goes there. Oh, I didn't put the yellow triangle in here. Let me do that so that it matches. There we go. Okay. Oh, I'm just dropping all those things on the floor. Okay. Things in here. Yeah.
You know what this thing is?
It was over here somewhere. I don't know if it might be back in the Lego cupboard. I don't know. I can look later. Okay.
Okay, can you look there?
Yep. Right. You have a triangle over my face. Oh, I think I already moved it. Yeah. Okay. So it needs a bit more, but I'm not quite sure what and where. because I have a feeling. So this is lovely, a lovely color match to the rainbow stripe, and I had kind of imagined when I built the kit that I would use this with that, because look, it's lovely, even though they're two different collections. But I'm not sure that this, like, I feel like bringing in another illustration style is going to cause me trouble. Yeah, I feel like that needs to be somewhere else. Oh, Georgia says, do we have a live on Monday? Yes, because I think Friday, well, we won't have a live on Friday, but I'm hoping there'll be a taped Friday video. Because I'm going to be in a tent. I'm not going to do it live on Friday. So I'm going to try and do a live on Monday, even though it's bank holiday. And then Fridays, cross everything that I get everything sorted. But Friday would then be an edited video here. Yeah? Like a non-live. A pre-recorded, that's the word I'm looking for. A pre-recorded video on Friday with the June kit. Yeah, so let's do live on Monday with the remainder of this kit, which there's still quite a fair bit of, and I still have some ideas for, so hopefully I can figure it out. Georgia says, yay, won't miss you on Friday when I'm at the retreat. No, no, that's fine. You can watch it in your leisure, and if you want to chat in the comments later, you can. Should you wish to heckle me from a retreat, you can do so. All right, so question came up, could I use these little letter stickers to do the title? They're clear, so I can, but I need to put them on something. So I might not use these for this one. Oh, but you know what needs to come in? Because look, there's ladybirds. Can I put them in here? Oh, you found it. Hold on. They're clear, so let's see. I can definitely put one in the journaling box. Bad-tempered ladybird. Do you know this story? I'm not going to read the whole thing, don't worry. But so the ladybird. Yeah, we get another moon. Yay. And in the morning, this one is about learning to tell the time and understanding the passing of hours. And there's two ladybirds that come to eat the aphids. And a bad-tempered ladybird flew in from the right. It too saw the aphids and wanted them for breakfast. But here's the funny bit. The bad-tempered ladybird, oh no, the bad-tempered ladybird. Hello, are we back? Are we back? Okay. Barbara says, will I be back for Create and Inspire? Yes, yes, yes. Friday morning I leave the tent and come home. Right. Could you hear me when it freezes? Does it freeze the sound as well? Could you hear me talking or no?
I don't think so.
Wonder Boy answers. I don't think he has any idea.
No, I think I do.
Okay. So, so the bad-tempered ladybird wants to fight, but at each hour, the ladybird meets a bigger creature, but it always says the same thing. At 10 o'clock, it saw a lobster. Hey, you, said the bad-tempered ladybird. Want to fight? If you insist, said the lobster, stretching its claws. Oh, you're not big enough, said the bad-tempered ladybird, and flew off. So every time it says, hey, you, want to fight? And it just always makes me laugh. You're not big enough. So he goes after a rhino, an elephant. At 5 o'clock, it met a whale. But the whale didn't answer. And the whale is very big. Yeah. Okay. So, hey, you want to fight? You're not big enough. So now every time I see a ladybird, that's what I hear in my head. The voice of the ladybird is, hey, you want to fight?
Hey, you want to fight?
Okay, so I feel like let's see if I can put a ladybird on a leaf. Like, what happens happens if I put it on there. And then I could put one at the top. There were 3, right? Yeah. Oh, this one's the biggest though. Where can I put it? It's too big. You're not big enough. All right, I'll leave you there then. Okay.
Well, you could ask this book.
Oh.
You could ask this book.
Okay, well, right now, let's see. So let's do a little wrap up of what's going to happen here. Come on. Changed my mind about folding the ladybird. Okay. So to add in a little bit more lettering for this title, and I'm totally going to add, I'm going to add gold mist to each of the floral spots. Possibly enamel dots too. But I don't know if, well, I was kind of thinking the enamel dots may detract from the purple flowers. So maybe, I know it's a little matte, but I might not use enamel dots on this layout. I'm not sure. Oh, Georgia points out that the Bloom Street sticker book has caterpillar stickers. So I have caterpillar stickers in my stash. Good to know. Good to know. It needs something here. Now I wouldn't normally do 4 groupings. Yeah, I don't think it's that. I think it's more like a label or something that needs to go there. So let's have a look. I don't have anything yellow.
Here it is, the bad-tempered ladybird.
What about this cut apart? Alicia, yeah, better. Yeah, he's doing better, but we still heard him coughing a little bit, but yeah, better. I want something to go in here. This is too big. Okay. Maybe it just needs to be.
You're too big enough.
I'm not big enough. Oh, maybe it could be that label. That color's not in there anywhere. What about the blue? Yeah. It just needs to be a nice, simple label here. Oh, it's all white. What? Arg.
Arg.
Arg. I'm not sure here. Because look, that's just, maybe if I bring it all the way down here. No. Georgia says I could call it the very hungry photographer.
Oh no.
What about something like this one? That might be better.
Why are we doing the ladybird?
There we go.
Why didn't we do the other one? Why did we do ladybird?
Why did I do ladybirds? Because that was the one that I had to hand. Right. Okay, and then maybe bring in the orange. Okay, I'm getting it now. I'm getting it. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. My photographer isn't big enough. bring that other little circle with the heart over here. Okay, starting to feel more connected now. That I don't just have a random use of flowers on the page. We're getting there, we're getting there. Here. Okay. Gold. I'm probably going to put some of those little stickers along the side here too, but I wanted to finish the lettering first so that I don't end up with like a collision of words. Oh, that splatter went a bit mad. Okay. All right. I think this is it. So the only thing I have left to finish then is this little title, and I'm going to find some lettering to make that work. Wow, that was an adventure, but thank you for joining me as I tried to translate some Eric Carle inspiration into a scrapbook page, and I think in the end we got there. So that was three of these oxides we've had in kits before, and then I added in the shaded lilac, which we haven't, but that was rustic wilderness, scattered straw, and crackling campfire. Yes, so if you enjoyed this, I would love for you to leave a thumbs up. That would be super helpful. And if you watch from the future and the comments are on, I would love for you to say hello. That would also be awesome. And if you haven't subscribed already, I would love for you to hit the subscribe button and that little bell so you get a notification of when I'm live, because I'm live twice a week, except next week should be one live and one pre-recorded for when I'm in a tent. Amazing. Right, anything else? So you could obviously make this 2 landscapes if you want to see what it looks like on its side. You could have strip, bigger box here. This was just torn because it was already torn from another layout. And then you could swap the title down to here and the journaling box over to here. There'd be room for both of those. Yeah? Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I will see you here on Monday if you're around, or you can watch it from the future. And that'll be the last live with the May kit. So we'll see what I can do, and maybe I can use that. Maybe I can use that, because I haven't used that. Right. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful time. Bye-bye.